On April 29th, 2021, the New York Jets made a promise to rookie quarterback Zach Wilson, and the time to fulfill that promise is right now. Let's go ahead and get after it. Before I get into the video, if I could get you to please jump up the like button, and if you're new here and you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do want to let you know we will be live this upcoming Wednesday night. We'll be live streaming and discussing all things Jets offseason. The link for that will be in the description.
The biggest thing I want to tell you, just remember this organization is going to look to you, not the other way around. You feel me?
So you heard it from Robert Saleh himself. This was on draft night, moments before they announced the pick that Zach Wilson would be the quarterback selected at number 2 overall. And again, I think this is one of the most significant statements that Robert Saleh has made and this regime has made the entire time that they've been here. And again, the emphasis needs to be on giving Zach Wilson all that he needs and more to become an elite quarterback in the National Football League. And I think that, some people get very, very twisted up when I throw that word out there, elite. We drafted him number 2 overall. The expectation is that he is going to become a top 10 quarterback in the National Football League with time and with the supporting cast around him. And when you take a look around the AFC, there is going to be some very stiff competition for a very, very long time. Joe Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals, they are on their way to the Super Bowl. He's only in his second year. They are going to be here for a long time. Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills, a team and a quarterback that is in the AFC East. He's going to be here for a very, very long time. Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs. We all know what he's done so far in his career. 4 consecutive AFC championship games, been to a Super Bowl, won that Super Bowl, went to another and lost that one. So the competition in the AFC and in the AFC East, it's elite. It's top of the notch, top of the line. And I didn't even mention another name like Justin Herbert of the LA Chargers. This is a guy on his way to becoming an elite quarterback, and maybe he's already there. So what are the Jets going to do to make sure that Zach Wilson takes those steps forward into year 2 and year 3 to ensure that he is successful like these other quarterbacks have been? So I'm not going to sit here and say that Joe Douglas didn't make any moves to help and support Zach Wilson during his rookie year, because that's obviously not the case. He traded up for Elijah Vera-Tucker in the first round. He drafted Elijah Moore in the second round. Also drafted Michael Carter, the running back, out in the 4th round as well. These are all guys that we're really excited about moving forward on this team, but they were all rookies playing with a rookie quarterback. And I think that that's kind of why you saw things take so long to develop and to gel on the offensive side, is that just there wasn't a lot of experience. And if you take a look around the National Football League and you analyze some of the teams that are having some really good quarterback play, it's no mistake. It's not a coincidence. Patrick Mahomes, when he started in the National Football League, he already had an established Tyreek Hill and an established Travis Kelce. They were already bona fide weapons. Mahomes obviously took it to another level, but he had these veteran weapons around him, and there was no need to go ahead and add them to the team. You think about Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler. These are guys that make big, big plays. Even Michael Williams, the wide receiver that they drafted in the first round, Mike Williams makes big plays on the outside. Just throw the ball up and he can go up and get it. Veteran presence. They were already there, already established. I think about the Buffalo Bills and how they watched Josh Allen really kind of struggle his first 2 seasons. And they went very, very aggressive in that 2020 offseason. They went and they got Stephon Diggs. They traded for him. And lo and behold, Josh Allen took a major, major leap in his 3rd year. I think that's a rarity, obviously. Like, Josh Allen's case is very, very rare. You don't see that often in the NFL, if ever. But it's not a mistake. It's not a coincidence. Josh Allen getting Stephon Diggs on the offense, a veteran, established wide receiver, made a huge difference in his ability to grow as a quarterback. And then ultimately that final quarterback that I'm going to talk about, Joe Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals, they were loaded with weapons. They already had T. Higgins, who they drafted out of Clemson in the second round. They already had Tyler Boyd, an established, possession wide receiver. And they said, you know what? Not good enough. Let's go ahead and let's add Jamar Chase, another just absolutely dominant wide receiver to that group of receivers. And we're seeing the results. Joe Burrow absolutely has catapulted this team, and they are now on their way to the Super Bowl. I am not suggesting that if the Jets add these weapons, that that's automatically going to be the result. But what I will tell you is if they do not make these moves, we're going to see not limited amount of growth, and we're not going to see the unlocking of his true talent. As is with most things in life, I think a balanced approach is the correct method here. And that really is what I expect out of Joe Douglas this offseason. Don't get locked into one plan and saying, okay, well, we only can add playmakers through the draft. I think that's a fine idea, and they should absolutely do that. But I think that that shouldn't be the main, course of action. Same thing with free agency. You can't just say, okay, we're going to add all of these veteran free agents to the offense, and all of a sudden it's just going to click. I think that's fine, and I think they need to do that. But that should not be the only solution. I feel like the New York Jets need to explore trades, the draft, and free agency, and potentially use all three methods in acquiring better protection for Zach Wilson and adding these weapons. And again, I think that, if we want to see what we have in our quarterback, and if we really want to know and evaluate what he is moving forward, they have to pour as much of the assets that they have and their energy in ensuring that if you had an Aaron Rodgers, if you had a Justin Herbert, if you had a Patrick Mahomes, that they would also be able to function in the offense. And so then we can really start to assess after year 2, where do we stand? Do we have a quarterback that has the potential to lead this team to a Super Bowl? Do we have a quarterback that we know gets the most out of the playmakers that are around him? And so I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments in regards to some of these other quarterbacks around the National Football League, all of the weapons that they have on their football team. And do you think it's important? Do you think the New York Jets need to be aggressive in pursuing weapons and protection for Zach Wilson? I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go Jets, and I'll see you guys next time.
Jets!